Aloha. Thank you for tuning in to yoga today. Let's begin lying down on back. If you've got a cushion, a towel, a yoga block, any prop, feel free to use it as a pillow underneath the head. Extend your legs long, hands down by your hips. Turn your palms to face up. Invite the eyes to close. You start to feel through your back. And start to feel through your arms and legs. Try to relax. Arms and legs. Relax your back. Inhaling and exhaling. With each exhale, you want to relax, settle in a little more. Inhaling and exhaling. With each exhale, relax still more. In no rush, stand your feet to the ground. We call this one constructive rest, and compare and contrast your feet standing to the ground here with the shape you were just in. Notice what's different. Check in on arms and legs. Check in on your back. Notice your breathing. Take your knees softly to your right. Turn your face to the left. Compare and contrast. This gentle twist, the other side. Knees to your left, face to your right. Reset center. Just a very gentle tummy exercise here. Reach your arms forward and off the floor. Use their weight to lift your head and shoulders off the floor. And then pull your belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And of course, as the belly button pulls in, your body pulses up. We're going to try, just like we were crunching the head off the ground, to crunch the pelvis off the ground. This one's more subtle though. Extend your legs softly up. Notice that there's bend in the hips, knees, and ankles. Lightly, with an exhale, lighten your pelvis. Breathe in. The exercise looks like this. Pelvis up and inhale down. Now you might not see my pelvis moving up. That's because it doesn't move much, if at all. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lighten the pelvis and inhale down. If your feet rock back, you're not quite there yet. The feet move up, the knees move up, the pelvis moves up just a teeny tiny bit. Inhale, prepare. 3 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, up with the pelvis. Inhale, down. Last one. Pelvis up. Inhale, down. Very good. Hug your knees and circle them around a few times. Each direction a few times. So we'll change direction after 3. And once you're through with those, rock up to seated. Or come up to seated any way you please. Now we start with posture tall. We can make that easier if we sit on a cushion, a folded up towel, a yoga block, or any other prop. Sitting on something lifts the pelvis, lets the hips rest easier here in our seated position. Notice balance. Notice the muscles in your front and back. Try to soften the muscles that you're using to sit up here. Elbows heavy under the shoulders. Notice breath, and I invite you to close your eyes. Settle into posture. Imagine yourself taller, but working less. Feel through the arms and your legs. Try to relax them more. With each exhale, try to relax and settle in here a little more. In no rush, invite your eyes to open. And once they are, circle your arms overhead. Inhale, arms high. And then exhale, arms easy down. Again like that, up. And down. Inhale your arms up. As you exhale this time, palms touch and come towards your heart. Inhale your hands up. And then as you exhale, turn your palms forward and bring them down to your knees. Nice and easy. Good. Now a soft twist. Right hand behind you. Left hand across to right thigh. This is already a twist. Finish it by turning your face back. Shoulders level, posture tall, breath calm and easy. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, come around to the other side. Left hand around back, right hand to left leg. Posture tall, shoulders level, and gaze around back. Continue to breathe fully. repair. And as you exhale, find center. Inhale here at center. And exhale, start to move forward with your torso. Head and shoulders tilt forward. The whole length of your spine angling forward. Eventually, invite your elbows back to your legs. Elbows resting to your thighs or knees somewhere. See if you can relax your neck and shoulders, still lower. A bow towards the floor. Use your arm strength to push you up. And come back to posture tall. Put your other leg in front, open to close with the other leg in front. Again, easier to sit here if you're on top of a cushion or a prop, something to lift the pelvis. Kindly remove flesh out from underneath of the pelvis. Encourage the shoulders to fall down the back, elbows right under shoulders. Notice how you feel. Notice your breath. And close your eyes for just 3 or 4 breaths. With eyes closed, try to relax arms and legs a little more. Float the spine tall. Breathe easy. Easy, yet fully. If they're not already, allow your eyes to open. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. Exhale down the way they came up. One more time. Inhale, circle arms up. Exhale, arms back down. This time we'll find prayer. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. As you exhale, bring your thumbs towards your sternum. Inhale, hands, redefine your center line. And then exhale, turn the palms forward. And wipe your slate clean. As hands find the knees. Good. Let's stretch our left side first. Bring your right hand to the floor. To the floor in line with your seat. So not behind the seat or in front of the seat, but hand right in line with your right cheek. Hand to the floor, palm flat. Bend your elbow back towards you. And ideally you can feel how the bend of your elbow can tilt your shoulders more or less. Find a nice angle there. And then get taller in the side stretch. Encourage left arm alongside ear. Left arm continues that arcing shape of the spine. Breathe in fully. As you exhale, bring your left arm down and level your shoulders. Left hand in line with your left hip into the floor. Palm flat, fingers point out to the side. Left elbow is going to bend in towards you. You might be tempted to bend your elbow back, but don't. Elbow bends in towards you As you bend or extend the elbow, ideally you can feel you're changing what's happening in the shoulders. Find a nice sustainable elbow bend. And then try to create more length in your spine. Extend right arm alongside ear. And breathe. Feeling the stretch. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, rise. Posture tall. Good. From here, tilt the spine forward. Bring your head and shoulders towards me. Hands come for support underneath of you. And see if you can bend the elbows back until they touch some part of your leg. From there, maybe surrender more. How low can you go? Softening into a fold over your crossed legs. Use arm strength to rise. Push down against your hands to lift your spine back into posture. Good work holding over the crossed legs. Open your legs now wide. We'll keep them there. See if the knees want to bend some. You might be more comfortable with the knees bent. Whether the knees are bent or not important. Try to get the knees and toes to point up towards the ceiling. Where the knees point is important. You might want to have the knees falling back some. Very few of you enjoy the knees falling forward some. No matter where it's most comfortable, do try to get the knees to point up and the toes to point up. From there, elbows rest to legs again, just like the last forward fold. Hands to the ground. Surrender. See how low you can go. Shoulders and head falling lower into this wide-legged forward fold. Now, if you think you can straighten at the knees a little bit, by all means do. We'll attempt to soften. Surrender. Get your head closer to the floor. One day it might even touch. In no rush, push down against your arms to rise and roll up your spine. Really good work. Allow your legs to rest comfortably, whatever that means for you. Turn your heart towards your right leg. Take your hands to the floor, one on either side of the leg. Aim your heart and your nose towards the right knee, and perhaps in time walk your hands a little more down the leg, framing the leg, of course. Heart and nose, aim for right knee. In this stretch, your left hip might lighten. Try to keep that left hip anchored. Can you get any lower? Roll up up your spine using arm strength. Yeah. Now, left forearm towards your left thigh. Keep your spine extra long and lifted. Right arm overhead. As if reaching right fingertips down towards those left toes. As you do, pull the left toes back a little extra. Then look up towards your right elbow. Breathe in. Bring your right arm down. And if all things have stayed the same, your heart and shoulders still twisted a little bit to the right. Until now. Untwist. Find front. Turn your heart and shoulders to square down the left leg. Hands frame the left leg, and in time the hands will move more forward. Relax. Keep that right hip grounded as you aim your nose towards your left knee. Relaxing the body lower, observing stretch and pull, breathing and relaxing. Arm strength, please. Use your arm strength to roll up your spine. Heart and shoulders still squared down the left leg. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. The left arm up and over, side stretching. Gaze up past left elbow. Breathe. Relax. And see if your shoulders and head in time will get a little lower. Breathe in, prepare. As you exhale, left arm comes down and the torso comes up. Heart and shoulders still aiming slightly leftward. Until now. Face forward. Good. Bring your left foot in. Like so. Turn your right toes forward. Like so. Inward rotation of the right leg will bring the inside edge of the foot down to the floor. Left hand to the floor. Lift your hips and redistribute the weight that's in your pelvis into right foot, left knee, and left hand, like so. Up and down. Turn your toes up and allow posture to recover. One more time. As the left hand finds down, the right foot rolls inward and rests to the ground. You then try to lift the hips. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, go. Hips up. Breathe in and rest. Hips down. Oh, that was a power move. Other side. Right foot in, left leg long. But we want to lift the pelvis. In order to do that, we need to take its weight and place it elsewhere. To do that, right hand to the ground, inside edge of left foot spins down to the ground, inward rotation of the left leg, and then lift the hips. Welcome to reach the arm and lay it back down. Now that you actually lift isn't important. It's great if you do, but not mandatory. You can still find all the work right here, right before the pelvis lifts. So you do as much as you can. Eventually you'll have the strength to lift that pelvis. Second time, inward rotation of left leg, right hand down. Hips move forward and up. Little arm lift. Again, lifting the pelvis is not mandatory. Now I tell you. Okay, good work. Let's stand both feet to the ground and come off of our blocks or props, as the case may be. Pelvis to the floor. Blocks or cushions out of the way. Roll your shoulders back. Tone your tummy in. Notice this shape is like a butterfly legs. Heels of feet more or less touching, the toes not so much. Knees fall out to the side. Here, I'd like you to fold forward. Folding into the butterfly stretch, pull some flesh out from underneath of your pelvis and relax. Roll up your spine. Hold your knees and pull your chest forward a touch. Should feel like the shoulders are pulling back and the elbows pulling back away from strong hands holding on to the knees. Good. Let's continue with this arcing back. Chest forward, shoulders back. Stand your hands to the ground behind you. Like so. As your hands stand to the ground behind you, try to get your whole palm down. Fingers point out to their respective sides. So, lift the chest, encourage shoulders back, perhaps a little more lift of the chin. Be kind, of course. Face forward, chin and jaw level. Stand your feet to the ground. Close the knees in. Yeah. And open your feet wide. From this perspective, the legs make a letter M shape. Knees wider than pelvis. Ankles and feet wider than knees. Lift your chest again. Arcing through the spine. Lift the chin a touch as well. Good. Face forward, jaw level, chest still lifting. Try to take this lifted and long spine forward, between the legs. Hands come first, shoulders come second. See if you can get your elbows to pull against the inside of your legs. Elbows towards inside of legs, hands to the ground, or hands out to the side. Wherever you're comfortable, relax. This shape is reminiscent of a turtle pose called Kurmasana. You might feel like a turtle retracting into its skull, into its shell. Use the weight of your skull to drag you lower. Well, hands come under the face. Push with the arm strength to rise. Place your hands on your knees. Once again, pull the chest forward. Lift the chin just a touch. Arm strength working to keep the back bending. Soften. Left knee to the ground, right knee to the ground. Right knee to the ground this way. Then left knee here. Notice both knees bent at a 90 degree. Try to get your right knee further away from your left knee. How does that work? Slide it back this way. Accomplished. with more space between the knees. Turn your heart towards the left knee. Walk your hands forward some, aiming the heart towards the left knee. How low can you go? Can you feel the stretch in your left glute as your torso softens lower? I hope you feel more stretch in your left hip. Use your arm strength to rise. And switch sides. Bring your knees towards each other. Knees to the other side. Right hand to the floor like a kickstand. Swing your left knee further back. Both knees bent at a 90 degree, more or less. And you can always open the knees more or less as you like. Hands come to the floor and try to aim your heart towards your right knee as you stretch your right hip now in a shape that resembles your pigeon pose. If you're lucky, elbows will find the floor one day. No rush, surrender. No matter where you are, soften more and see if you can't get a little closer to the floor. Rise. Use your arm strength to do that. Stack your knees. Knees to the other side again. Left hand, left arm like a kickstand there. Swing your right knee further back, like so. Now bend at your right knee and try to bring your ankle and foot closer to your seat. Reach back with right hand for right ankle or foot. The hamstring helps bring the shin or foot closer to the hand. If you're lucky enough to get the two connected, pull your foot in a little bit in such a way that the elbow bends straight up towards the ceiling. Just like that. And if you're not grabbing the foot, you might just pretend you've got it. You could also loop a hand towel around your foot and pull it in that way. Almost done. Breathe in and release. We'll stack the knees and come around to the other side to pull our left foot in. Right arm acts as a kickstand. Left knee swings back. Bend at the left knee to get the foot, shin, closer to the hand. Grab hold. And if you're lucky enough to actually grab hold, try to bend the elbow up towards the ceiling. It'll pull the foot in closer to your seat. Release your left foot. Excellent. Now we're going to take a twist off of the legs here. And we'll have to do-si-do one more time. Hands to the floor. I want you to walk your hands back away from your right knee a little bit more. Try to get Both hands flat to the floor. You might need to reposition the hands. And then look over your right shoulder. Twist. Feel that big twist in your torso as the shoulders twist away from the pelvis and legs. Now, softly unwind. Bring the arms around. Stack your knees to switch sides. Left arm starts off as the kickstand. Throw the right knee further back. Good. And then the left hand's going to come across, and we're trying to twist the ribs and shoulders away from our legs and pelvis. Knees and pelvis, they don't move. But the hands, they might walk further back, and then your gaze goes back. Try to turn your ribs and shoulders a little more. Always taking care of your body. Never strain. Playfully, yearn for more. More twist. Breathe in fully. As you exhale, unwind the twist. Bring your hands more around front, and let's stand feet to the ground. As we lay back. Constructive rest, the name of this one. You're an expert at it. Feel the ground. Ask your shoulders to walk down your back a little more, and then invite your fingers to touch your heels. With your hands down towards the heels, you don't actually have to touch, but you might. With your arms down beside the torso, lift your pelvis up off the floor. If you wish, lift your chest and rib cage a little higher. Ideally, your nose points straight up. Keeping your nose up, reach your arms up. And slowly lower your spine down. And then the pelvis after all. We're back to constructive rest. Ready to go one more time. Lift the pelvis into the bridge pose. See if you can tuck your chin in. Redistribute weight more through the top of your shoulders. Arms up to the ceiling again. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down. And open your arms to a T. Bring your right ankle to your left knee. Your left knee to your left and turn your face to your right. A twisting figure 4 shape. Stack your ankles and knees. And reset center. We'll twist the other side. Left ankle to right knee. Right knee pulls left foot to the right. Turn your gaze to your left. And rest here in the twisting figure 4. Stack ankles and knees. Bring from left foot to right foot. And reset center. Would you do your abdominal work with me one more time? Scoot the tail more forward. Reach the arms forward. Lift your head and shoulders. 5 exhales, 5 times. Pull your belly button in, and your shoulders should bounce up a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head and shoulders down. Legs float up softly. Inhale, prepare for the pelvis, lighten. Exhale, lighten. Inhale, heavy. Exhale, lighten the pelvis. Inhale it heavy. Exhale as if to lift. Inhale, easy. Pull the low abs in. Inhale, down. Exhale, work harder. Inhale, rest. Happy baby. The knees open wide and bend as you reach up for your shins, your ankles, or your feet. In this shape, the pelvis will come off the ground. Our job is to pull the tailbone back down. And again, hold on where it's comfortable. Hold on to shins, ankles, or feet. Knees wide, falling back and down towards the floor. The hands hold on tight, but the arms just hang like tethers, guiding the weight of your legs wide, down and back. Work less. Rest and relax more. It is a little work to pull the tailbone down. Correct, if you can. Now, lying on the floor, we'll bring the legs to a diamond shape for butterfly. Hands to knees. Guide your feet towards each other until the bottoms of your feet more or less touch. The legs make a diamond shape here. Arms beside you. Invite your eyes to close. Notice what you feel and where. Extend your legs long. And rest here. Compare and contrast this shape to the last. Feel free to fidget. It will make you more comfortable. You can always place your limbs somewhere else. Tuck the shoulders. Lengthen the neck. Stand your feet down. Roll to your right side fetal position. And push up to seated. You're welcome to sit on a block if you'd like, a cushion, or a rolled up towel, as you have available. Again, sitting on something makes the seated posture a little easier. Riley's almost ready for dinner. Inhale, circle your arms high. And exhale, find your center line. With your hands at your heart like this, wish for the best in health and happiness. Wish the best for yourself and for those you care about. Friends and family, wish them the best. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your time and attention, your energy, and your best wishes. Until next time, keep posture bright, breath full, body hydrated. Feel free to do any of the stretches that you find enjoyable on your own time. A little self-practice is always welcome. Again, until next time, thank you.